right, as I was saying earlier, we've made it through the end of June, which is really wild to think about. Halfway through 2022, it's been just so nice again. I was thinking this morning, every Wednesday we are here together, so thank you for always making a priority to be here when you can. So, with that, let's get started in child's pose. Make your way there. Take your hips back. Widen the knees, let your forehead rest. Sit the hips back, reach the arms forward. Start to feel settled in your space. Begin to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Resting your body in this child's pose, allowing your world to slow down for a moment or an hour together. These classes are always like an anchor in my week personally, as it's splitting up the week on Wednesdays. And so just allowing this moment to be here, resting and settling your body, resting and settling your mind. And thanking yourself for showing up each and every week for your practice here. And I know many of you practice more days than just one day a week. And just understanding what it is your body needs or wants from today's class, and then as I guide you through, just making it your own as you wish. Just one more breath. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Okay, this next inhale, bend the elbows, place the thumbs to the back of the neck here, stretching through the triceps. Let your hamstrings be heavy onto your calves, your heels. Feeling the length of the spine as you sit the hips further back. And then inhale, rise up to your tabletop. Find all fours. Parallel your knees, your shins, your feet, and then inhale for cow pose. Lift the gaze, lift the tail. Then exhale, round yourself for cat. Move with your own breath, cat and cows. Changing it up, adding neck circles, hip circles, bending here, one elbow, the other, anything that feels good. You can close your eyes, center inward, or you can just explore the gaze, feeling the stretch in the neck wherever you end up looking. Nice, Melissa. Feel free to even stretch the wrists here. And then when you feel ready to and even to move forward, shift forward to your puppy pose. Let your forehead come down. Stretching out through the underarms, your chest, your back. Anchor your feet, the tops of the feet here. And bring your hands a little bit closer to your body. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, let your thighs rest on the mat for seal pose. Bend your knees, point your toes to the sky, finding this big chest expansion here right away. Nice. Relax your shoulders away from the ears, bend your elbows, look right and left. Nice, you guys. And then exhale, sit right back to child's pose. Tuck the toes, however. And then inhale, shift forward to your seal pose. Just Just a few more there. Moving forward and back. Try to loosen up from the hips. Be gentle on your back here. You can always lessen the uprightness of the spine in your seal pose. This last one, sit back to your lifted child's pose. Walk your hands closer. Lift your knees and then crouch and curl towards the back of your mat. So like a little squat with the knees wide, heels lifted, round the spine here. Maybe curl your chin into the chest, stretching the back of the neck. And then inhale, lift your hips high, walk the hands forward, find your downward facing dog. First one. Shake your head yes and no. Get cozy, get comfortable. Seeing what's going on with the hips today, your hamstrings. Just breathing and moving or holding still as you feel is appropriate for you right now. Melissa, your cats love when you do yoga. It's awesome. Take a few more breaths. Maybe hold steady in your down dog. Try to turn the fingertips out just a little bit. And then slowly walk the feet to the center of your mat. Inhale, lift for a halfway. Breathe. Exhale, fold forward. We got 2 more of those. Inhale, halfway lift. Warming up your hamstrings. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, crouch and curl. Little ball here. Rise up onto the tippy toes. Lift your gaze and look right and left in your crouch and curl. Just breathing into the back. And then when you're ready, we'll settle down the heels, lift the hips for your ragdoll pose. Let your head and neck release. Find a gentle sway side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Just let the body hang heavy, and then explore maybe shifting your weight front and back, exploring the toes and then the heels here. Before we rise, inhale to your halfway. Exhale to your frog pose. Walk your feet as wide as you can. Sit low. Nice. Lift the chest. Point the gaze forward, the nose forward as well. Good. Use your elbows. Press the knees away. Allow the opening through the inner thighs, the hips. And then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Lift the hips, point the toes forward. And you have a few different options. You can lean back, sending the hips further back behind the heels. Stay stacked, lean forward, anything that feels good. Then a few different arm positions, hands to your ankles, just straight below you or all the way to the back, behind your heels. Bend your knees if you want. Relaxing the spine here, letting all the bones and the connective tissues, the nerves along the spine just start to feel. Good, and then very slowly rise up to standing, lift the arms high, star pose, toes out, heels in, reach, and then exhale, hands behind you here. Point the toes forward if you can. Still hips with distance, find your back bend. Big breaths. Nice, Josh. And then exhale, sit down to your chair pose. Walk your feet together. Arms reach back for this one. Then inhale, stretch the arms high, stand straight up. We'll take a side bend over to the left. Interlace the hands here. Very gentle side bend, look past your right arm. Feet are together. Inhale, center, and then take your side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands behind you. Then widen your feet. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, and fold. Bound forward fold here. Once again, letting the crown of the head yearn towards the floor. When you feel ready, hands to your shins, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step to your plank pose. And then you can always take this onto your knees, so you can choose here. Stay in your plank or lower down to your knees. If you're in plank, press the ground away a lot. Strong arms. Nice. Inner thigh strong. Nose away from the floor. And then exhale, lower down to the chest, everyone. Take the hands where they are, just stay there. Inhale for cobra, lift the chest, small amount. Pull the shoulder blades down your back. Separate your feet hips with distance if they're not yet. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra, maybe a little bit more weight into the hands as you lift the chest. And then exhale, lower down. One more here. You can lift all the way up into your cobra, or stay low, or go into your up dog, lifting the thighs. And then exhale, lower it down. Good. Bend your knees, and then place your forearms onto the mat here in front of you. Rest your forehead onto them. And then windshield wiper your shins side to side. Just massaging the front of the thighs, the quads. And then from here, find circles with your shins one way and the other. And fully massaging there through the leg muscles. Nice, hold still, bend the knees, then look forward, find your feet with your hands as you prepare for our floor bow. So think of this as the seal pose we did earlier, just a little bit more. You can stay down to the ground, exhale out all your air. On the inhale, lift, chest, legs, and as you kick back, allow your hands to be firmer around the feet. Lift, breathe, and softly release. Good. Arms out to a T. Listen carefully. You can move your right hand a little bit to the 45-degree up or down, depending. Otherwise, when you're ready, roll over towards your right hip as you find this big shoulder / back stretch. Your left foot can press on the floor. Yeah, good, Melissa. And everyone, you can always just change up your arm, your right arm, however you want. Okay, so breathing here, making sure the breath travels towards the right side back. Just one more. And then very slowly bring it back. Other side, extend the left arm. And then when you can, you're ready. You can move it 45 degrees up or down. And then stack your right hip over the left hip. Ideally, you can rest your head onto the mat, the left side temple. And then just feeling where you want this to be felt. Maybe it's the shoulders, front side of the chest. Try to relax. If it causes your shoulder pain, please back off and do thread the needle instead. Just take a few more breaths here, holding the pose, letting your hips stack. And slowly releasing. All right, inhale for tabletop. Exhale, round and curl for cat. Inhale for cow pose. And then exhale, round. All right, adding on. Let's go ahead and lift your right arm forward and your left leg back. Now that we feel quite warm in the spine, try to balance here. Press the ground away. Hold. Right thumb faces up. Reach through the fingers, feel the strength in the left side lat as well as the obliques. Good, that leg's being heavy, full breath in. Then exhale, right knee, left elbow. The other way. Right elbow, left knee, round. And then inhale, extend. And then exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, hold. Good, inhale, extend. And then take a hold of the left foot, please, with your right hand. Find your chest expansion. You kick your foot into your hand, very gentle with that right elbow. You can look down to relax that neck, and then very slowly just let it rest. Observe if there's any heaviness in the body that you're feeling. Inhale for cow, and exhale, round. Switching sides, reach the right leg back and reach the left arm forward. Lift from the right inner thigh and hold. You'll feel, because the limbs are extended front and back, that they're going to want to be a little bit heavier. So just use the core, use the muscles to drive the bones to lift. Feel the right side back engaging. Nice. Lower abs draw in. And then from here, left elbow, right knee, round and curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, extend. And then gently bend your right knee. Take a hold of the right foot with your left hand. Gaze forward or down, up to you. Try to relax the shoulders. Balancing there. You're so strong. And then very slowly release. Nice. All right, inhale for cow pose, lift. Exhale, round. We'll take an embryo pose, sit back, arms by your sides. And then once you're here in your embryo, just close and open your fists. Maybe point your knuckles to the sky here when they're closed, just stretching and bending your wrists the other direction. A few more breaths there. And then exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, send the right leg up. On your exhale, step the right foot to the right side of your mat. Settle into your lunge here. Stay lifted. Wide lunge. Your right leg is to the right side. Your left toes are in center. Get low as you want, and then lower the left knee. Once the knee is down, place your right hand onto your thigh and lift the chest a bit away from the ground. If you have a block, that'll be nice under the left hand, otherwise just stay as you are. Inner thigh stretch, hip flexor. Good. Slowly peel away, walk your right foot to the center, inhale the arms high. Then from here, if you have a block, place it to the right side. I don't have one, that's all good. Right hand to the floor, and then open, side bend, left side bend, as you sit a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's it, Josh. Yeah, left arm up. One more breath. On your exhale, into your half splits. Hands go forward this time, sit the hips back. Flex your toes to the sky here. Just every time you move the body and you breathe, you're really loosening up any tightness. Keep flexing the right toes. Just a few more breaths there, lengthening the spine. Then micro bend your right knee, place your right foot on the ground. Getting ready here. Turn your chest a bit to the left so your shin will rotate, and then lift your left arm up. Find a bit of like a triangle pose with a tiny bend in the right knee. Yeah, nice, Leslie. Good, Kelsey. Gaze up at your thumb to really elongate the neck. It's a nice stretch. And then from here, left hand comes down. All right, listen carefully. Scoot your left knee in, should be under the hip. Get ready, wrap your peace fingers around your right big toe, and then lift your right leg up and back to the right. So just take a few moments there. Left hand is on the ground. And then exhale, release everything down. Find your cat and cow lift. Inhale. Exhale, round. And then tuck the toes, sit the hips back, lift it up, down dog. Intermission here, walk the hands a bit closer to you. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, left hand to your right calf, twist. Inhale, center. Right hand to the left calf, twist. Breathe there. Try to lift the back. Try to lift your hips. And release. Good. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step to the left side of your mat. Find that lunge, that very wide lunge. Stay lifted on the knee first. Remember, you can always go on the fists to rest your wrist there. And then find some bit more press into the shoulders, like plank. Then when you feel you're ready to come down, lower the right knee. Left hand to your thigh or your knee. A few breaths here, just savoring the hip flexor, groin stretch, inner thighs. And then peel just a bit away as you find another few breaths here in your lunge. If your knee is feeling it, you can put a pillow down. Thanks, Kelsey. Good. All right. Then from here, move your left foot to the center, midline. Inhale, reach the arms high. You do need for your legs to be about hips width distance. And then when you're ready, left hand goes down to the floor block or your hip. And then your right arm reaches up and over for your side bend. Place your left foot firmly onto the mat so you can really hold it. You can look more to the right if you want a deeper stretch. And then exhale, hands to the ground to the front. Sit the hips back for your half splits. Active toes here, flex. Keep breathing. Just a few more breaths, elongate, fold. All right, then place your left foot on the ground, bend your left knee, turn your shin just a little bit or scoop more closer to your body, and then inhale, lift your right arm high. It's like that triangle pose. You're opening up towards the right side. You're stretching your lower back, inner thigh on the left. Then exhale, bring it down. Getting ready here. And scoot your right knee a bit closer again. Wrap your left peace fingers around your left big toe. Right hand goes more forward. And then inhale the left leg high. Nice, Leslie, that's it. And then everyone just hold, just try to straighten that left leg as much as you can. Good, you guys, and then very slowly release. Nice work. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale, round your back. And we'll give it a second. Embryo pose here, rest your forehead. This time you can interlace your hands behind you. Or you can hold on to the elbows. It's a little deeper. And then from here, hands to the ground. Inhale, slide yourself forward for your forearm plank. So forearms to the ground. Just kind of building into our flexibility and strength added on. If you have anything going on with the shoulders, you can just do boat pose instead. Hips low, chest broad. And then very slowly, walk your feet up for dolphin. Try to have the palms way in front of you here. So shoulders pull back. And then very slowly have a seat onto your hips, child's pose. Give it a rest. Okay, something really quite fun here. Bend your right knee, your right elbow, right hand to the shoulder blade at the back, and then take your left hand for a bind. You can either place your left fingertips to your right hip, your sacrum, or you can try to locate your fingers here. Try not to strain anything. Just invite your body into the pose. And then slowly extend the arms. We're going to switch here. Bend your left elbow, left hand to the nape of your neck. And then your right hand will go around to your sacrum, your left hip, or trying to find that grip. It's not required. I'm right-handed, so this one's a little bit harder for me. Keep breathing. Nice. Slowly arise. Inhale, arms up. Palms down, chest up. Then exhale our second puppy pose. Walk the knees back, Rest your forehead down. Our second puppy pose. Keep breathing there. Inhale your right hand high, and then exhale, thread the needle right in your puppy pose. It's the same kind of effect here. And then lean the head back just a little bit behind you. When you're ready, transfer your weight into your right knee only, right foot, and then tuck the left toes. Then lift the leg. Yeah, cool. Good. Your left fingertips are on the ground supporting you. Then if you can, please point your left toes if it's lifted. So nice, you guys. Really, really strong. And then slowly release the knee. Left hand down. Inhale the right arm high. And then move your left knee to the side and move your left hand to the side. Let's take our circle with the right arm. Just a few more there. And then our third visit to puppy pose. So let your forehead press, arms forward, hips lift. Keep your right hand on the ground, lift your forehead, and then thread the needle. Left arm goes through underneath to the right side. And make sure your hips are stacked. See if you can lean some weight onto the broad part of the shoulder here on the left. Nice. And then when you're ready, tuck the right toes. Use your core and then lift your leg if you can. Find your center of gravity towards the midline, the spine. And then think of bouncing here using your belly button, point it to the ground while your leg is lifted behind you. Good. Keep holding. Point the toes. And then slide the knee down if it's up. The right hand near your face. Inhale the left arm up. And then scoot your right knee and your right hand all the way to the right. so you can maximize the circles. Left arm, slow and steady, just taking your time. Once you're here, return the hands, then lift your chest, find your kneeling position here on your shins. Take the arms straight in front of you. Then exhale, sit all the way down onto the heels. When you sit down, you'll reach the arms up. Then exhale, when you stand up onto the knees, reach the arms forward. So we'll do that a few more times. Inhale up with the arms, down with the hips. And then exhale, forward with the arms, lift your hips. Just a few more like that. Two more. Exhale, lift. One last. And lift. And then from here, you have two choices. You're here back in dolphin, or you will go ahead and rise up to your headstand. So take your time. Make sure you feel controlled. If you don't want to do a headstand, please do dolphin. If you don't want to do dolphin, please do boat pose. So hold and breathe in whatever variation you have it. So nice. Slow and steady. Yeah, good. Almost there, Leslie. Take your time. And then very slowly have a seat onto the heels. Listen carefully. Inhale, lift the arms high. If you were upside down, please take a child's pose, and then everyone except child's pose, open up the chest, hands behind you, lean back. Then child's pose will lift. Inhale, everyone rise up to the shins. Arms up. On the exhale, on the exhale, left hand to the side, sacrum or the floor. Find a bit of a chest expansion. And then exhale, lift yourself up. And then all the way, either hand to sacrum, hand to the floor, or the block. It's kind of a far distance. It's really fun to see and allow yourself to fall back a bit. It's losing that control, getting out of your mind or your head a bit. Using your core strength. Just a few more. Nice. Some of you are really good at this. Good. And slowly lift. Nice. All right. Plant the palms. Lift your hips up. Down dog. Shake your head yes and no. Breathe. And then from here, look forward, bend the knees, jump to your frog pose. Hands to your heart space. Once you're in your frog, this is the second round here. Extend the right fingertips to the right and the left fingertips high. And then exhale, center. We'll switch. Right arm up, left arm in front of your shin. Nice. Okay. So release. Lift the hips up, wide-legged forward fold. This time, cross your arms and hold on to the shins or the ankles here. Move your feet closer if you can't reach. Inhale to a halfway lift. Then exhale, cross the other arm in front. Hold on to the shins, the legs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, feet together, crouch and curl into a little ball. And then slowly have a seat into your boat pose. So really kind of warming up the body, opening shoulders, hips. Now we're strengthen the core. And then for boat, you can always keep the toes somewhat resting on the ground. You can also extend the legs if that doesn't compromise your back. Nice, you guys, breathe. And everyone bend your knees if it's not yet, right? Balance on the medius part of your glutes, so lean forward a bit, and then inhale one arm high and then the other. As you do this, try not to let your shins lower, it's gonna want to. Alternating arms, nice. Gaze up to the corner of your space, corner of your ceiling. You got it, you're so strong. Go slower if you can. Good, oh my gosh, so good. And you'll slowly release the legs, butterfly position, feet together, and then exhale, fold. On the inhale, lift the chest, lift the shins, and then our second round, feel free to scoot your seat however you need so you can provide yourself the right cushion. Lift your shins. Okay, so instead of the arms, we'll move the legs now from here, full breath. On the exhale, extend the right leg, hover it. It's not on the ground, and then bring it in, and then exhale. Other variation, hands to the ground, same thing. Arms forwards a little harder, it's less support. Switching the legs. I know, it's a lot of inner thigh work. It's also strengthening the hip flexors. Stay with it. Nice. And let it go. Legs out to the V in front of you. And scoot your seat back so you can really straighten out those legs. On the inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, hold on to the toes now. And then relax your shoulders, try to maybe bend your elbows here if you can, depending on the proportions of your legs and your arms. Keep yearning your spine forward. Thanks, you guys. All right, inhale, lift. Plant your feet, left hand to the side, and turn the fingers out. You probably know where we're going. Right arm high, lift up, and balance. Nice. Gosh, so good. So strong there. And lower. Right hand down. Sat to the side behind you, and lift. Go slow on these. Your hand is leaning weight, your feet should absorb a bit of the weight as well, and then exhale, lower. These next two times, really feel your back muscles. Let's try it again. Lift. Find your back muscles here, supporting you. Good. And release. Last one. I know the inner thighs are feeling it. Send the hips high. And finding the muscles that support, and wrap around your shoulder blade. And nice work. Slowly have a seat. All right, keep the knees bent. Inhale, lift the arms. Then exhale like you're resting. You're gonna go to sleep. Curl it forward and rest. So bend your knees a lot. And you guys keep your hands in the same line as your feet if you can, maybe further. And then inhale, lift the chest. Okay, so from here we will balance it out. Both hands behind you, fingertips to the toes, lift up for your reverse tabletop. If you feel pretty stable, you can play a bit here. Move your left foot to the center, and then bring your right knee to tabletop. Yeah, good. Lower down, switch, make sure the right foot's in the center, and then bring your left knee up. A lot of tricep strength here, and then very slowly lower down. All right, land on the left hip, land on the left elbow, and then lift your legs off the ground. So you're sitting down on the left glute, right? And then your left elbow is bent and your legs are lifted. Try, if you can't, only lift, okay, layer 1, right heel down. Layer 2, just lift the bottom leg. Next layer, both legs. Just hold here. Then other one, reach the fingers back. It's so hard to talk in this. Keep holding. You're so strong. You got it. And then slowly release. Sit straight up. Inhale the arms high. Then exhale, hold on to the toes here. Fold forward into the center line. Inhale, lift. We'll switch. So balance onto the right glute. And then, like you're gonna rest and watch TV, lower the right elbow down. Yeah, facing the right side. And then when you're ready, prepare, lift both legs. Hover it from the ground. Should be hard to talk. Then, if you want again, that arm could reach back. The modification here is your top leg will go down. You're only lifting the bottom leg. If it's better, you can bend the knees, but the hardest and most core activation is legs are straight. Left arm is back. Keep breathing. We're still there. And then very slowly lift yourself up. Legs out to a V again. Inhale the arms, and then this time we'll swoop the body forward and around. And then back. And then forward again, and then around and back. Nice. Yeah, do what's nice here. Do your thing. Maybe no hands. Maybe hands to the ground. So anything you want. We are much more open here in the chest, the arms, the shoulders. Nice. All right, even it out. Plant your feet. Exhale to a regular forward fold. Feet are apart, hips with distance. You just check on your time. Nice, you guys, that was awesome. All right, almost there. Inhale, rise up. Arms high. And then exhale, hands to your heart. We will take our tree pose now. Roll, actually before that, roll the shoulders up and back. We did a ton of arm balancing. So if you have any tension there in the shoulders, just try to really let it go. And then starting off with our tree, left foot up first to your inner thigh, ankle, calf. Nice, all right. Then any arm expression you want for your tree. You can find your balance. It's okay to have a different feel of balance today. And then, so from there, you'll hold on to your left knee or your left big toes. It's okay, no worries. For the extended big toe to the side. We did this on the ground with the knee down. This is a little bit easier actually, I think, depending on balance. Nice, Josh. And exhale back to tree, try to land it. There we go. And then exhale, foot down. Switch, inhale the right foot up into tree, calf, or ankle. Inner thigh, calf, or ankle, and then arms high. Allow yourself to be wobbly sometimes, just feeling the organicness of the pose rather than forcing yourself to full stillness all the time. And then taking your time here, building it to the pose that you did earlier. For those of you that took peace fingers to the big toe. Maybe you took knee. Really secure the left glute. That'll help you balance. Nice, you guys. And then slowly release the foot back to tree. Try to stay. And then exhale, hands to heart, release the foot. Nice, shake it out. Then inhale, arms up. We'll lift the left foot again, holding onto the inside of the foot, please. Knees together. Bend your right knee a bit, and then exhale to your dancer's pose. Stay lifted, please. Good. Strong work. Stay lifted rather than reaching forward. Okay. All right, so then let's go transition from here into your warrior three with the left leg back, the right arm forward, left hand to hip. And left hand align with your left leg. Exhale, rise up, left knee, right elbow. Sometimes my brain is faster than my speech. Inhale, extend. Back to your warrior three, and then exhale, lift it up. Last one, inhale, extend. And exhale, lift. So good, you guys. Yeah, inhale. And then land however you end up landing. Good. All right, other side. Inhale, lift the right knee, or rather right foot. Hold on to the right foot with your right hand. Actually, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I ate something, but inhale the left arm high, and then kick your right knee back. All right, sometimes I have these like brain days where my words get mixed up. Keep breathing. Keep the chest lifted though, and kick the leg back. Think of floor bow here. And then from there, you will gracefully transition into your warrior three with your left hand forward, the right leg back, right hand to hip. It's okay if that hip is rising, it's fine. And then reach the right hand near your thigh. Then exhale, left elbow, right knee to the front. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lift. It's advanced balancing here. Inhale, extend. And exhale, left elbow, right knee. And land it. Good. Nice, Josh. All right, inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, crouch and curl. Little ball. Look side to side. And then here is your opportunity to play one last time. So you can go into your three options. All right, so inhale for your camel. You can do a visit into your headstand, the other side that you didn't do earlier. Or simply take a child's pose. Listen to your body, take what you need. Love it, yeah. Loving all the different variations. And Leslie, may bring your elbows a little bit together, just a tiny bit. And then, yeah, there we go. That might help a bit, yeah. Nice, there it is. Squeeze the inner thighs, everyone. Or if it applies to your pose. Good. And then everyone slowly rest in an embryo pose. Arms by your sides, just palms face up. Really good work today. Slow down the breath. I'm gonna plant the palms, lift the hips. We'll take it to our down dog. Our final fun play thing here. Make your down dog much shorter than regular. Then from here, right leg high. You can stay here just so circling the right knee. Otherwise, bend the right knee. Move your right hand more to the right, please. And then lift onto the left fingertips. Maybe you lift your left arm back. Or eventually you hold onto that right foot with your left hand. Right, so slow, step by step, playing with it. Only if your muscles can support and you're not in pain or you're not going to strain anything. Yeah, it's so much arm strength. Yeah, nice, Kelsey. All right, let it go. I know we did so much like lat strength today. That's good. All right, lift the hips. Other side, down dog. Bring yourself to the shorter down dog. Move your hand all the way, or rather, just lift your right leg first. Wait, the other leg. Yeah, the other leg. Sorry, left leg up. Then take your right hand to the side. You can stay here, just circling out the knee, or reach the right fingertips onto the floor. Maybe even fingertips or arm goes back, or maybe even hold on to the left foot. You want to be in down dog in the left arm. That's how you can hold this pose forever, is you're in down dog in the left armpit and arm. Nice, Josh. That's good. So nice. Very, very good. No rush. I know. All right, we'll get it. We'll get it next time. So slowly release. Have a seat. Sit down and make a fist behind you so you can kind of rest those wrists. Right ankle to the left thigh. Have a seat here. Just sit up tall. Puff up the chest. And then let your legs fall over to the side. Left side, and then twist a bit to the right, gentle. Just look over the right shoulder. And then look forward. We'll go the other direction. Right, just let your knee fall to the right, gaze left. Your feet, everything's lifted. It's not necessarily resting on the ground. And inhale, center. All right, switch. Right foot down, left foot. Lift the chest. And then from here, we'll take it so that your legs go to the right first. This one can touch the floor. You'll gaze left. And then this one, inhale, lift the legs. This one won't touch the floor. You'll look to the right. Inhale, center. Hopefully the hips feel good after that. Lay down. Well deserved. Legs up the wall. Flex and point the toes. Circulate. Even it out for a bridge. Elevate your hips. Pad your shoulders underneath. Exhale, lower down. Our last one here, you can do a bridge. Wheel. We're super warm. Or inhale for bridge and move your leg to the center, one of them, and lift the leg straight up. Nice. You guys love it. Very good. Wheels can come down, legs switch, other side, legs. And then exhale, everyone lower down, hug the knees. Rock side to side, end up in a happy baby after a while. And then from here, hug the knees in. Take the knees to the left, gaze right, arms out to a T. So we did kind of something similar earlier, but your chest is facing down. And then inhale, knees to center, we'll switch. Knees to the right, gaze left. And inhale, center, we'll go ahead and any final poses you need here, and then I invite you to your Shavasana. Relax the body. Let your breath be easy, your body rest. A few more breaths here. And then these next last few moments, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Once you're here, breathe into the tummy, the stomach, chest, rib cage, and then exhale out. And one more. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, stretch the arms back. Please interlace them. And then big stretch. Hug your knees to the chest and then move to the left side. Rotate. Fetal position. Inhale, slowly rise to your seat. Take a few shoulder shrugs. Gaze right and left. And then inhale when you're through, no rush. Inhale, lift the arms high. Then exhale, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining that out of the box class. I hope you feel good. You all look strong. Enjoy. Oh, Saki. Thanks for coming to class, Saki. Bye, everyone. Take care. Drink lots of water, please.